think that the virtual world of online games would be sunshine and rainbows, where gamers alike are kind?
UK police have begun a probe into the first ever case of a rape in the metaverse.
The graphics are so good, this attack is eerily
From
realistic.
harassment and cyberbullying, it is safe to say it's not really a safe word. From these individuals who start these crazy havocs on other people, they're looking to seek attention, but have you even played a video game and experienced griefing? Griefing is a term that can be used to describe a variety of negative actions such as spamming chat, blocking players' side of movement, team killing, and destroying other creations. We all can either hate griefing or love griefing. Sun Tzu said that. A while ago, I thought to myself, when was the first time people ever griefed in a video game? This is the history of video game griefing. In the 90s, a huge burst of video games were coming out. There was Wolfenstein, Street Fighter, then PlayStation started to rise, and also the rise of smelly rooms. Yeah. Then something came up. What is it, you may ask? Online gaming. Ever since the birth of Doom had something special. The ability to play online. Ever since you've been able to play online, gaming has revolutionized. That may seem great and all, but did you even forget about the people that could possibly ruin it? MMORPGs, or massive multiplayer online role-playing games, were one of the first internet video games in terms of multiplayer. Some examples include World of Warcraft, Lost Ark, and Guild Wars 2. Another example is Mud, also known as multi-user dungeon. It is a genre that uses a text-based user interface. That user interface employs a set of encodable characters such as ASCII, set of bitmap, or Victor graphics. Lambda Moo is one of those games and allows players to interact using avatars. There's once a story called in a cyberspace, and the title of that is what you think it is. On a Monday night in March 1993, a character named Mr. Bungie, and user of the game, used a subprogram called Voodoo Doll. What he did was describe sexual acts upon the user's avatars. Users on Lambda Moo were pretty angry with what Mr. Bungie did and were outraged by the incident. This was the first ever documented griefing done on a video game. Because of this incident, the word griefing came into news somewhere around 1997 and Ultima Online, and people on Usenet mentioned him as well. Richard Garrett, a man who created Ultima Online, whose goals wanted everyone to have fun in this fantasy world where players alike can interact with each other. Richard actually created the term MMORPGs. This genre eventually caused people to sit in their chair all day. What could go wrong, they say. On August 9, 1997, Richard entered Ultima Online as Lord British. When people heard that Lord British and his companion, Blackthorn, were in the lobby, everyone was so excited to meet him till there was lag. Since so many people were in this one lobby, the server couldn't really handle that many players. Everyone was lagging so bad that every time you sent a message, it took 5 minutes to actually be sent. Lord British was coded to not die, so while British was on this tour on Castle Blackthorn, a fire appeared, and Lord British was caught on fire. But remember when I said that he was coded to not die? Well, apparently Lord British was taking damage, so he tried to back away, but he died. Everyone was freaking out that Lord British died, but worst of all, Lord Blackthorn spawned demons. Not only this incredibly lagged the server, it has done many killings upon many people. This was a sad griefing that Lord Blackthorn had done, and one of the prime examples of the early griefings that had ever happened. As online gaming continued to grow in popularity in the 2000s, so did griefing. Statistically, 66% of gamers experienced griefing in 2022. With the upcoming games of online gaming in the 2000s, griefing evolved and expanded. In games like Halo and Counter-Strike, players started exploring game mechanics to harass others. This included tactics like team killing, spawn camping, and voice chat spamming. One of the most notorious examples of griefing occurred in World of Warcraft with the Corrupted Blood incident. In 2005, a player who suddenly found out that you can spread the death buff to others, which seemed like a virus because it spread across many other people, leading to a massive player deaths and chaos. This showed how game mechanics can be exploited to disrupt the experience for others. Griefing has left its mark on the gaming community, that nearly every game created anti-griefing measures like better reporting systems, stronger moderations, and stricter guidelines for the community. However, this allows toxic players that want to enforce the rules past what is needed to make the experience less fun for normal players. Because of this, game developers are struggling to balance freedom for their players to have fun experience in order to prevent griefers from making the game unenjoyable. Overall, griefing has had a large impact on the nature of the gaming community and will always continue to be. That is the history of video game griefing.